Hello, everyone. This is Sam for AJ. I wasn't planning to do a video, but I found this. And this is kind of going to the start. This is from BC, Whistler Brewing Company. Grapefruit ale. Yes, you heard me. Grapefruit. Fruit. I had some ramen cook. I'm trying to. But when I got a hold of this and first heard about it, I just like two things you shall not mix: grapefruit and ale. Like Kanye's dope cigarette, the Sunday Special. This one calls the Sunday Special, and it says on here, motherhood dope and smoke dope. The milk will have dope in it. Oh, good. Let's just find a mother who give out baby milk and suck her tits. That's part of it. I spent all day doing recycling and so forth. Got myself a beer, got myself a joint. Sit down and guess what I saw? Bob bitching. Now, here in Canada, especially in the Yukon, you get these things for free. This is the proper way. I know, but here in Canada, if you want to hear someone to bitch and pride about something, you take the lid off, after you fill it, you put it on that, you take it to your local drugstore, and they ship it to the local local hospital to get rid of. Now, I don't know why the United States doesn't do this. And people complain about all this crap in the landfill. We're going to talk about, and then, Bob would talk about basically bitching to the lady, the ones the recycling thing about, I bought some red bags that say biohazard just because I want to be nice people with the garbage person. Would that be recycled? No. Now, here in Canada, we do not want this into our water. Because as you know, plastic rots and all that chemicals and biohazard get into our streams. I hope the golf stop there in Carrington is in a rock base or a limestone base, because in time it will pollute the water. And yes, I'm bragging, Bob, that here in Canada, for diabetics like me, look at this. Look. You have to sew that little jaw of yours because you're too damn cheap to buy the proper containers to run people like me who go through your garbage. Not to go through the garbage because you have needles in it. I am really sorry that you have to buy containers. I'm really sad because the hospital don't want to get disappointed because there's a lot of street drugs there. That's why dope is better than a needle anytime. Bob, I know I sold my pants, you sold your internet. I got, the thing is, 14.0 is different than 100. That's one thing about the old weight and measurement in your bloody machines. My insulin is 100. If my blood sugar was 100, I've been rushing myself to the hospital. Because in medicine, it always has been in meters. Now I sew my pants off. I'm not going to show you all my drugs. I know you did careful going. Well, that's not going to help because we just look in the phone book for the place that you get. We already know what drugstore you go to. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like everybody, our age, Bob, take painkillers. So take it out overall. Oh, you get hooked on. Now, since I drink grapefruit juice, I tried this, but this, I don't see this anybody on, urging me on to drink alcoholic grapefruit juice. So this is not beer, this is ale. God, my voice sucks. No, I just hate my voice. Nobody on. Do I wait? No. I know it's a label with the home. Oh, we'll just drink it. Oh! Now, I'm not much of a beer drinker. Oh, ale drinker. And I'm trying to not cold to see the full flavor. Look, I had some warm coffee for this. Like someone gave me that. You taste the grapefruit really in the background of it. The alcohol kind of really took over. I know that in the old days they have grapefruit wine and this and that. It's just like, I'm afraid enough to do that. I do try Canadian stuff to show the United States people we have more than plain beer. I think I need to be high to finish the rest. Oh, God. But back to Bob. Now, Bob, I got notice in the passage he read, it skips a few things. Lesbian and gays, and also the pot smoker. So I don't have the key to the kingdom. And so what? Do you like her? No. But I kind of also noticed it didn't say anything about smoking herb, shooting up junk, or anything like that. So I could be high as a kite and still close to heaven. Because back then everybody drinking wine and beer. Okay. And they have, according to history, festivals and all that. What they do, they do smoke a bit, an early version of the weed. That's what they say in history. But mostly wine and spirits. So when they did the Bible, that's what they talk about getting drunk. Now, it didn't say drinking the stuff, because you could drink the stuff and at home get a little drunk, but you don't do the second part. What's the second part? Partying, reveling. Now, on Friday the 21st, we're going to have the Indigenous People Day. It's a big holiday here, a big new Canadian holiday. and that's me, all the indigenous people, the First Nation. I'm not saying First Nation because it sounds, I could say that, little buzzed, but they're already setting up in the park. And there's going to be a lot of people there here. So this weekend I am probably making a lot of money. But Friday is the main day. And they have music, food, and bannock, and stew, and all the things that Native people do. Music, then we're going to have a new telephone pole raised up that was redone in BC, and all that. Are they going to help Bob? No, because they honor their gods and their people. But you can revel and have fun with your friends without getting drunk. So in other words, bunch of kids reveling up in the schoolyard, that means they're going to hell. Think about people. Most of the things that he mentioned is kind one way or another linked to drunkenness. You know, the beer glasses, you want to cheat on your wife because you're so drunk. That lady there is, oh man, look sexy because you had too much wine at your, master house because you was a slave back then. See what I mean? It's just like, well, most of those things are also, except for the witchcraft, in other words, anything about other than Christian is witchcraft. In other words, Bob had insulted how 85% of the people who is not Christian. That's witchcraft. Now, that's really, really sad, Bob, that you have to remind us, and you have to tie that in with your insulin, people bugging you, and then you go and do an interview because Bruce is doing the same thing with the third generation man on something decent. You know, you're trying to up one me now because last week I talked nothing about nothing but recycling and all this and that. And you have to go and ask and make a video about the experts. Now, nice recycling thing is sex. Yeah, they do plastic bottles. Yes, only more ones put the kid toys in because kid toys do not have that 706 recycling sign on it, Bob. I know some people does it. Yeah, well, I cut them more. I know yesterday's video I showed you another way to recycle plastic that doesn't have that, the recycle symbol one. And then you go around and do something like that. You have to get the expert. Of course the expert gonna say, whenever you have time, you could do your recycling. The thing is, our recycling center is downtown, and we got one, actually two of them. So, as I say, if you got recycle going to work, you could drop that off if you work downtown. Ours a bit better. Yeah, a little out of town. Our zoning is different than your zoning area. Yes, we don't want a person to drop one pop bottle out because they don't want to carry it around. That's why they throw it away. But I listened to you and that lady. I'm gonna. But you have to try that point in that United States is special, and you wish it would be like Canada. Yeah, you have mentioned us and what we do recycling. Yes, you mentioned microbe. Yeah. Recycling is a daily job. I got it. I'm a part of it. And so forth. I got it, Bob. But I know about people listen to me. Expect it. You expect it. I mean, how much money you pay that poor lady to be on your thing? You were going to do. That's your new lover. You're going to take her out for dinner and screw her afterwards, Bob. A young lady who probably have more knowledge about recycling than you. You do it because we make a fun of you, because you do it once a while. Meanwhile, we've seen how many jugs and needles you have in your bloody trailer in the first video. Yes, Bob, you have show us our dirty place. A pile of jugs with needles the garbage day. You wait until you buy plastic bags because remember, other than recycling people like me, garbage people have deal with more than needles. Bob, other viral things, dog poop, baby poop, breaking out of bags, sharp pieces of metal that's rusted. This is why they wear thick gloves and so broken glass won't cut them in effect. I know needles. That means, and yes, Scottish people have been affected by AIDS and all that. That's why they wear thick clothes and gloves. But there is more things dangerous than basically a bag full of needles. There's people who throw away their own bullets. Imagine crushing that. Or a can with something exploding. You know how many garbage trucks caught on fire because someone didn't care and put some explosion thing in a garbage can well go on fire? Or a cigarette butts? If you don't put them out and you have a can because we use coffee cans for cigarette butts. If one of that stay moving, it will cause a fire because we other than the plastic ones you use, we have the paper ones. Anything can spark. You throw one of these with a bunch of ashes and something rub against it, and boom! There goes the garbage truck. And those gases they have to worry about leaking into the cab. I know you're doing a nice job of protecting the garbage people to show you how many dirty needles you throw away. But you're right about it. Oh, here in the United States we cannot do it. The hospital used to do it, but because safety reason of druggies around your little town. That's why the hospital doesn't take in needles. Government cutback. Blame Trump on this. And also, it's not a law for the judge to take the news. Here, it is the law. We accept that dirty needles and all that should be burned away from the regular garbage. Unless you live in PI with an incinerator, that insinuate the stuff. But you made a big deal about it. I don't really think, people are going to make fun of you today. Not because you interview someone. You really wait your time, have an appointment with this lady, so try to prove to this Canadian that you know more about recycling, but interview the expert? I'm sorry, my friend. The way you're recycling, I know, and used to work, and my brother used to work for the owner. Back then, it was the Helping Hand Recycling place. They know me. They know how I recycle. They recycle plastic, metal, and all this and that. But here, you have to get a license. Just recycle copper. Why? In the United States, going out of hand to a point. People steal copper to get high. I'm glad to saving metal for a fundraiser, but here we don't want crazy people. If they try to sell copper without a license, they go to jail. Because you have to be licensed. Not for the cans and bottles, okay? Don't get that mixed up. But you have to do this. You have to show off how Christian you are. I'm not drunk enough to finish it. But I need to be really high. Well, at least it doesn't lie on the label. That's wasting of information. You're showing your medication. You want me to go and show my medication? Everyone show my needles off. You have to show your needle. I show my container. You have to show your container. Hi, Lewis. Talking about Bob's newest 2 video. By the way, Lewis, you ever tried grapefruit oil? Yeah. Okay, I'm doing this for you. This may be the first and last time that I'm going to drink this stuff. Oh! Never mix grapefruit in the air, people. Ugh. If I make a funny face because of this, please meet me. That's the most bitter ale I ever drunk. Who came up with grapefruit ale? Yeah, I am. But I also think I did before I saw Bob's newest video is talk about grapefruit. How great we Canadians try anything to make beer out. Notice in lately in some of my videos, I pure Canadian alcohol. To the hooch, to that crap. I cannot preview the Sunday special. Yes, folks, that's what this called. Now, when I read this, the Sunday special, it kind of reminded me, a country song about a train, or that gun in that movie, the Sunday special. I think it's a MAG 30 something or a shotgun. Before someone thought that it's like the Sunday special at the bar. Now, this is a new brand called Riff, and that's the logo. I'm going to smoke it off screen because right now I'm just like, that's how tough I am. I got to drink warm grapefruit air, make faces, and go on with the show. I do, yeah, as a Dean man, because Bob did a recycling video to prove how badly he knows of recycling over an expert like me, who've been doing it all their life. Get some young chick entering his crescents. That's what I'm mad at. He just like don't want to be defeated. He wants to be that. What to say? The Sola, the like. I am more mighty than you. Yeah, I have more knowledge than the Bible. Hear my interview about this lady about my place. In other words, he boasts into everybody. You don't boast. That's against the law in the Bible. But he did this, boasting that I'm doing all this extra stuff, to recycle. So, what? It's just like, yeah, it's the first time Bob actually interviews someone. As I said, he's trying to be like Lewis. Like someone would put in our cow, talk about recycle, update all of us losers because you're missing Canadian in his other video. Because in other words, he's nobody knows us and our recycling. Yes, we have better containers. Yes, you could get it for free. Actually, we have a van going around here called No Fixes This. And one of the things they give away to the dogger users and the smoke joker is a nice black container for free. Just take them back to once they get full. And a little bag of filler condoms, lube, plastic holes, so they could smoke the dope with clean stuff. Now, I'll probably show you guys one of my videos of what that little black container looked like for the diabetic and dope user that's on the street. Here we care. We don't want needles around here poking this and that. Yeah, Bob, waiting. It's just like, one of my heroes in Canada is talking about recycling, trying to be bigger than me. Oh, I do it for you. This is why I'm drinking it. I waited him to watch the video. I was drinking some warm and cola. Yeah, a couple warm and one little pop bottle just to soften me off to listen to Bob bitching once again about good Christians recycle. So I do riffcraft. So, and also Dean Lewis, some one thing when he read all those things. I'm gonna mess it again. Just, drunkenness. But he didn't. The Bible said anything about smoking weed or getting high from it. As long as you don't go, yes, okay to be drunk. You could be drunk in the place here. As long as you don't have sex with strangers or anything like that. That mentioned in the Bible there. And Bob pointed it out. She's so his Bible and going, what's the dope smokers? What are the people who get high and painkillers? All of those people. That means I can smoke enough joints. That means I stay go to heaven because it's not less in the Bible because there are people out there claim that Jesus used to smoke dope. Moses used to smoke dope. I know it's out there crazy people, but who knows? None of the people who wrote the Bible was on dope and drugs. They could trace the dope cigarettes since man began noticing this stuff to make us high. But at the same time, we noticing we could brew these stuff together and make beer and wine out of it. Take grapes and turn it into something useful than the most useless, they say, because it's got a lot of sugar in it. I know. It's just like it's if you read the Bible, it's okay to smoke dope. Because Bob even say drunkenness is okay to hold alcohol, but if you just usually with reveling, even if you were reveling, busting kids have for a holiday without alcohol, they go to hell. Any type of reveling that don't have and it's not about witchcraft, like you could revel back then about you see Caesar. Yeah, Caesar's a good person. Caesar's a good person. That is a good. You have those fun railroads every time there's a new person in town that's controlling the government. You have to be nice. You have to have sharing party for them, or you go to jail. But according to the Bible that he wrote and he read, boy, this stuff got powerful puns to it. Yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry, guys. Baby, wait till you see me this long. I have to sober up a bit before I do this. And I'm doing that sweet. I'm gonna do it, but please guys like me. Gene Man. Nobody like me. Nobody like me when I'm drunk. Buzzed. Like buzzed. Yeah, I know I'm drinking over, but getting this buzz, it kind of stopping me from screaming out. Because the other thing Bob said right at the end of his first video is, I'm not gonna be mad. I am mad. I'm not sinning. But I'm not gonna show you a loser how mad I'm gonna get. That's not the first time. No, he said it a couple times over the years. In a couple of videos, he's gonna be screaming. It happened last time. Yes, folks. Bathroom break. No, I'm not gonna puke. I'm gonna need to pee. Oh God! I've been laying in. I've been showering. On my back and yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, release. Oh. Oh. Oh, my stomach don't want stuff. God. 5%. Oh, I just like regular beer. It's not American. Sorry. American beer joke. Well, there's one thing. Make bad ale like that so maybe stop people drinking a lot of beer. It's kind of, this is why I drink Plum or Snyder or something with my Coke. Now, there's many other different type of mixers, and if I get a hold of one, I would review. But I got up just before 12, spent all day scrounging enough money for 1 liter, and this. By the way, this is a thirst. No, I'm not smoking it. I'm sewing it. Brown paper. It's not bad for $14. Something with this relaxed lost dope. This is why I don't want to get high and drunk. Let the alcohol go through my liver, go down. But see, without even drinking, smoking. And I just have one can and a bit of rum in my pop. And it sounds like I've been drinking about a couple of cases, but I'm not. It's amazing. My stomach is like, beer again? Oh, got that beer ever taste. And they say it's air. Well, it doesn't really. Trying new things out on YouTube is nothing new, but this is a growing up. So, one thing about walking around the streets, you find wrenches. Yeah, so I got 2 wrenches. So that I am the mod. I have the wrenches. If people fix cars and leave their wrenches behind or out of the tools, look 1,000 miles and they want to know. I am probably more news of the years of finding tools that I have. Canadian version, that's domestic, and the United States old one because this is a 10, a 13, a 12, and one they stamped something you cannot read. A 12. Most of my tools that I didn't buy is finding them all here and there. If I find a event that needs some WD-40 on it, I will bring them back to life. I have screwdrivers and wrenches from yesterday as well, and so forth. Because people do, when they change the tire and they get into a rhythm and so forth, they will lose sometimes a tool. Okay, that's be one special one. It's like afterwards I stay having when I first had the first sip, I taste the grapefruit and that's it. Now everything in that big batch, the rest of it, I'm tasting the ale. I am not taste kind of taste the grapefruitness, the fruity. You can smell it in the can when you first open it. But it's just like, I taste the beer, where's the grapefruit? It's just like when you buy the odd special favorite pop or something, you drink it, like lemon and ginger. You taste the ginger, but with the lemon. Now, something like this. This is another case like you taste the grapefruit at first. Once you get a little drunk, the can, because I am a cheap drunk, I just take about 3 cans of beer, and I'm higher than smoking all that dope in my first meeting. But it is because I'm not tasting the grapefruit, as an aftertaste, that bitterness of the air is like overpowering the grapefruit. I'm kind of disappointed because I drink grapefruit diet pop for years, and you always taste grapefruit. And something little grapefruit pop diet, and sometimes they put lemon in it, just to make it even bitter. Now, for me in grapefruit, it's just like I need tons of sugar to actually enjoy that fruit. It always being bitter. Put a bunch of brown sugar, a bunch of white sugar on it. If it's plain or pink or purple grapefruit, it's always bitter. And that's what I'm tasting, the bitterness with the bitterness of the hops. It's like sucking one of those really bitter lemon candies. And it's just like, but yeah, I am disappointed with this. I know I should have with ice, but maybe next time I'm not going to try that in ice. I ever get a hold of another can. But you're not going to see me often drinking a lot of that. Now, here in Canada, we are experienced with different flavors, just like the small craft brewers down in the United States. And like we do copy the United States idea. It's just like, yeah, we copy someone who first came up with the idea to put grapefruit in alcohol. And because of that, the fruitiness, to say, of drinking some of these, you go like, where is it? Where is it? It's just like drinking a wine and say it's fruity. Drinking wine is just what makes one great. And they say, oh, it's this fruity smell of taste. My taste bud is flat. Whatever. Why God put sweat glands around my mouth, I never will know. It is one of those things. It drives me crazy to realize that mankind are now experimenting with other flavors, and not everyone likes it. I know I would probably have a short video and talk about just this, but and then I was wondering, Bob. Tommy had a video yesterday. Oh, he said, it took me a few minutes, like, I mentioned my last video. When the pop on say Tommy's new video, blah, 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 blah. He's sitting back and saying, well, I got nothing to talk about, but hear me playing. And okay. Go to the Godman videos. The sad thing about it, I know we just had Father's Day, and God, man, have revealed Bob Larson's father. Now, it's kind of touched a string to me because I lost my father a week after Father's Day. And when God, man, put in that video about Bob crying about his father and his last words video, and I'm going like, you know, a lot of people lose their fathers during this time of year. Do you have any heart? Because I just like, I like God, man, dealers, but I'm trying to forget. Ease the pain. And it's been about, I think, about 4 years since I lost my father. And I was in no mood laughing with that video. No. No. And ever since Father's Day, it's just been, itchy nose, really depressing to hear about things like that, especially when you lose your own father. And since I posted a lot of pictures of him during this time that I found his camper about him collecting bottles on the side of the river, it's going like I have to live through it again. You know, that's what Bob feels. That's one thing I feel about the same when Bob sees that video every time we make fun of Father's Day. It's just like, no. Next time, God, man, could you do it in the middle of November or something of that video? Because around Canada, around Father's Day, it's people like me, the cows, it's just like, I think, it was a year after I lost my father, before Bob lost his father. I'm not really sure. So, because of that, it was a little on the cold side. I want to mention that. It's just like, especially next week, because I usually go to luncheons, picnics of the people. They hold these barbecues and general meetings. I always go, and one of them, that's how I found out I missed the whole thing and so forth when I had the news my father died. It's just like, because of that, it's just like finding about, someone, passing away of a holiday that honor them, like Father's Day or a birthday or whenever. And the end of this month is going to be tough to me. I may break down, but not like Bob does. But it's just like I want to mention that right now I'm just getting off about one beer and a bit of rum. Now, I got noticing the 3rd January man have did a video today. Talk about that other idiot. And I got noticing, who's his name now? Whitterton have the worst cases being worse than mine. Every time you post something, at least I try my best when I post and type things to type some of that sound close enough to English or read. But when 3rd generation man preview of some Mr. Richardson lies thought, I'm going like, he's crazy and he cannot. He is a word spell. I know how different how to spell well, but he's put word as in word. Please, would you do this? Not the word, the other word. It's just like you do simple mistakes of leaving one half off. I do that the odd time, but it's just like, really? A crazy person with bad spelling should make it worse, sure, if it's ever a word. And it's like, Mr. Richardson, please, if you're going to complain about something, try to spell better than me. You know, when you have views, learn to spell better than me. You just make your IQ sink down farther by, I'm not doing enough to try to spell better. But when I see a fellow cow trying to have a point, no matter how crazy it is, I'm going with, this person must have a little IQ. I know I have IQ anyway. And I have a reason because my learning and vision problems and the bloody black keyboard I have. I will, and I do mix up words like to and you once in a while. But this is when you see my script, you see a lot of bad spelling. But I'm slowly getting better because when I go on Discord and Discord and type, except when I'm on the stream and those cannot understand me, I understand because I am a bad speller. This is why making the small videos and then going live is better than me typing something. I'm going around that with weakness of mine. And yeah, because of this, it makes me a better human being. Admit it. I'm a bad speller, but with my speech and all that, and my speech problem and all that, I'm getting along pretty finely. And this is why, if Blues have get confused, please wait for the next video I say, could explain it easier. This is why I thought, having me live on this video, so at least I could speak and people can understand better than my typing. That's one thing of being who I am. I know what's stopping me. I'm going around. I show my life. So, yeah, Bob. Do I in the medium defeat because you got an expert on your radio control thing? I thought that would be something on your radio video. Well, one thing, you know how to ask the right questions and all that. I like even that. You should even try to stuff the Bible into a mouth or anything like that. But he just went over top with those two videos just to prove that United States recycling suck. You cannot get rid of the needles like how, like I do, easy peasy. They even we have, a free spots at there's a needle exchange place. It's a specialized gauze can that you put your needles and nobody knows about. Same here in Vancouver. We have needle exchange places. I know they have their downs. Oh, Carrington don't have a needle exchange place. Bob, I just thought of an idea. Because I know places down in the United States, I know you're not going to waste gas over this. You could get free needles. I know the government pay for it, but exchange a needle at your nearest needle exchange place. I know you guys have that down in the United States. And you get your needles back. Not the same ones, but that's what a needle exchange place. You should have one there. You should lobby to have one for diabetics at your place. If you want to do something good in your life, lobby that. I know Carrollton is a small town, but there's a lot of drug users and diabetics and other people who have to take shots for other types of medication and hormones. Why not start your own needle exchange thing and preach the word of God at the same time? Yes, and do it on a volunteer in a way so you can raise money to get money to send those needles and get replacement for everybody in town. If we could have something like that, and a stop on natives for the native people for exchanging, we got the full blood type. The full blood type have places around here. Really tough. They look like a real a tough metal gauze can. But you get your container for no fixed fans, fill it up, go behind the building, and depart it with nobody knowing. Except the apartment building that watch it. If you worry about needles that much about Bob, because I do, there also a gizmo out there. I'm using this that you could probably do the same thing on your stove. It melts the needle to a little ball point, so then it would be safe. Now I'm not sure how much this particular machine costs. You could do the safe way, just melting that needle. And this machine, you put your needle in, and it melts it to a little ball on your throwaway needle, so nobody will get porked. If you really worry about the government, invest some money in that. Now, there is other machines that you could. There's a machine that you put your needle in, and it breaks out into a smaller container, nothing but metal needle. And you could basically put that in the bag, separate. And all the little needle chip would be in this thing. If you do your research, Bob. Now I know you don't want to buy these things, but it's better than using something that's not proof of the government, especially here in Canada, to put your needles away. Now, I'm not going to talk again about how messy your place is when you saw that pile of jugs you have. But there is a better way. And we human beings found a way to, a better way to make those needles. That's one thing about this. I know you hate the pen. And see, with me, it's the opposite. I hate syringes, but I got used to these. But Bob hate the pen, but loves the syringes. I know, day and night. Like, I hate, because I feel like a drug user using those. So it's just like the mediums kind of screwed me up. I feel like a dirty drug user using those things with, something that adds insulin, but I just feel so dirty. I feel better. Not a drug user using these things. I feel like a diabetic. And this is why it's okay. I don't feel dirty if the nurse gives me insulin for one of those needles, but I feel guilty because, in the series and all those things about drugs, needle drugs, heroin and all that came popular. It's doing in my head like every drug. You feel dirty. This is the other reason why I don't use my arm. I still feel dirty. And like, no, that's too dirty. I'm going to do what the diabetic and put on my stomach and put on my leg because I just don't want to remember those school videos about drug use. I don't want to trigger those scenes. I know needles are part of my life and so forth, folks. And I want to see how opposite sometimes me and Bob is. He hates pens, I love pens. I hate syringes, he loves syringes. With me, it takes a long time. About 6 months to fill this because of the size. Now, if I know Bob hates the pen, but by using tips here, I am basically using the syringe part and basically throw away the needle part. Now, I know Bob hates these things, but look at this. That's glass plastic to throw away then the pens. Now, that's all the plastic and needle I throw away. Because after using it, you peel it, you put it on your pen, and you take it off. You see a safety thing here. Now, I'm going to take insulin, so okay. But after you take that off, you put this back here and screw it off. No need, unless you lose the top somewhere. With those syringes, it's more wasteful, and Bob do have a point there. Bob is taking, there is pens like that you can only use once. Clown Car Dimension Derby 2020 Kids Off by Tommy is live now. Okay, you must pick a picture. Oh, anyways. Men have been to syringe pen. You can buy those. 1 use only pen. But this one, I could put 1 container in of insulin, the pen, dial it up to the. I am also on the sliding scale to the number that I use every day. Plus, if my blood sugar go high, I use a sliding scale, just like Bob. His sliding scale is nothing different. There's people like me who use these things. The sliding scale. Now he used one type. Just like he doesn't have two types in insulin. 2 times a day, plus medication that helps your diabetes. He is lucky that he able to take 1 needle at meal time. Not 2, 1. So I have to basically poke myself twice with this stuff. 60 and 50. That's a lot of insulin. I'm not drinking beer. That's why I only drink beer once in a while. That's why I do mix a cap full of rum into my pot. Now, I also plastic before I go on to this. I take my insulin because, as you know, the myth of getting those munchies. Better be a pill because once I begin to clean the fridge out after smoking a couple of joints, my blood sugar go up. I might be just too high because this is a long acting. This is a shit acting. Not the real pig stuff, but I take 2. I deal with more needles than your body. And meanwhile, I go, oh, I take a needle. Well, for me, see how small these needles are? This is a 6-inch one. And the machine that I tell you about melts these things to a little ball. Now, if you want to save the environment, because one thing about doing on your legs, just took a shot. Yes, I'm doing drugs on mine, Bob. I'm stepping it up. Screw it. That's it. And I'm handling it right now. By the way, all hospitals in Canada use this or the big yellow one. And that's it. Very simple. Not many plastic. And these rails inside I use are glass. For the pen itself, it would survive the next day. And so forth until I get a new pen. I do redo my pens ever so often. Again, very simple. Since now I can show you how. One more thing. Well, ooh, a big. This is the insulin I use. Humalog. And none of them. By the same people that make your medication. They come in a nice little box. Instructions. into the insulin. Just like those what Bob used by nice and skinny. You shake them up. You just do this. Put the plunger down. Just go here. Just go in. This, since it doesn't have an needle on it, is safer. To the way thing goes. 3 times a day before meals. Both of them. A slow and fast. You know, when Bob's on his measly 1 twice a day, and if his blood sugar is high, I could deal with 2 different types. But some of my medication helps my blood sugar. The other thing, people have noticed in me, that I've been losing weight. See, there's one benefit that walking around all day around town. I get more 15 minutes exercise, and it helps my blood sugar. All you do, you Bob, is just put it in the mailbox and back. You got a part of it. Yes, drugs will help you to continue your diabetes. But do some bloody exercise for once in your life. Do more than walking with your camera to your thing. I spent I'm out 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 hours. Got enough cans to buy a pop and a joint. I worked for it. And at the same time, I think it was controlling my blood sugar. More I exercise, less I depend on this. I know my knees and my back doesn't like it, but I know and recommended by my doctor, I have to do this. No, I'm not so Bob have this going on. Because Bob said, oh yeah, I do exercise, I like the nail wax. Yeah, I walk around the house. No, Bob. I know you're too fat to jog. I'm missing some Bob. Stomach point. And you know, in especially my winter one, I do gain a few pounds. I do have fat. But part of diabetes medicine is eating right, follow the instructions in your medication, and exercise. Give up bacon, have canned meat. Before you sow your little needle or needle two, remember, smaller the needle is much better. I know you hate the pens. And there's 2 types of pens. Pens you use once and throw away, or one that you can use over and again. Put your insulin. You know, this is protected for in case you drop it or whatever. Once I drop it and crack, I have to go home from work because if I press again and if this drop and crack, I would lose my insulin. But it's just like, yes, I take 2 types. Fast and slow acting. So when I get high, the slow acting one, you know, whenever the munchies, they call it here, my blood sugar, it would be okay. That's one. Even I should have, even I'm back down, but right now whenever I need some insulin to, get that amount of sugar that I just drank in that grapefruit. I feel better, but it's just like Bob, I think I touched this before. Does he know that people, even this Canadian who hates him, have diabetes much worse? I know we get rid of our needles better than you guys in the United States, but you don't have to go make a deal about it. You could talk about it. Show pictures or something. Now, that's one small thing about living in a small town. I know you have that excuse, and yes, you live in a small town. I give you that. But if you're that worried, type of special machines on you, not on YouTube. I think they sell them and make the YouTube videos and show how simple. You know, it's just like if could do that, it's much better. I know at least one thing. I give credit to Bob. At least he knows how to deal with needles. I know. At least he knows to use needles in a container. At least he's doing it correctly. A proper needle getting rid. I know before I got my first red one, I was using milk containers. That's before I get 25 cents each of them. And the 4 liter things, because with those 4 liter ones, you put them in and, put the red thing, but you tape it up much better than those big screwy ones. Oh no. That's my really bitchy thing here. But please, Bob is getting rid of his needles the proper way. At least I don't have to bitch about it. But buying those red bags is a little too much. What you should do, if you have a printer, is print that logo and tape it on. It's amazing. That's one thing about here. These are red, they have yellow ones. They come in 3 or 4 different sizes, and you see them in doctor offices. You see the logo, and everybody knows this is. You see them at tattoo places and so forth. Needles and needles, no matter what. It's the universal sign. The yellow red containers. Keep away from them. No, if Bob have a printer, and you just get that logo and just print a bunch of them on a piece of paper, cut them up, get some tape and tape it on. Then jumping into it, mate. No, you do like some people put on. This is a homo diabetic may contain bihazard waste. Handle with care. Thank you, government. Because the worst thing is opening a bag and you see a bunch of needles and you're going like, idiots. Anybody get cooked by them. I know that's the bad thing about needles. The worst one is drug needles. Not the type of drugs we induce ourselves. Those other ones. More fire people and police officers get stabbed by picking those needles up than a diabetic one. Now I know every town doesn't have a heroin problem or whatever, but if you want to serve men, keep God happy, keep them safe from drug needles. And remember, back then, nobody was using needles when the Bible was wrote. Some people you're going to say, well, those individuals that don't use it, using swap and tie their arm, it's not going to heaven. Well, you read that. And that's the other thing. I can smoke all the dope I want, ingest all the drugs, pills, and so forth, because it's not in that pot. All I have to do is not be publicly drunk and raising hell. A beer at the bar with friends is okay, because the Last Supper, what Jesus had, wine and bread, and maybe some toppings for the bread. He made water from wine. But he turned to tell us, don't overdo the wine or you're being an asshole. And if you're going to do something with a voice, you think it's from heaven. It's actually the devil bringing you down because you're so effing drunk. This is why some people call it the devil brew or devil alcohol, liquor chorus, because it would do things only a first person would do. And that was big back then when the Bible was done. Everybody was drinking water, wine, beer, stomping on grapes and picking hops, the early version beer. So I'm noticing, and this is from the New Testament, it doesn't say anything about drug use. So I could smoke all the dope I want, because in that passage says, it didn't say about smoking God greenery, God grass, God tree, the devil weed, because back then it was Mexication, they call it. We coaches do some online thing about weed. Back then, having weed is helping your illness. Now we do it to relax and hopefully get our pain from our muscles away. And then we act like idiots. But still, I could be high and causing trouble here and there. If I was a good Christian, still go to heaven. I know you may disagree with me, Bob, on this, but you're sober proof. She didn't say anything about speeding, drinking, driving. Sniffing glue, and so forth. Those drugs you could go to heaven with because it's not in the Bible. Only alcohol. I know it's really funny to realize that. God to say drink in moderation there. Too much. We don't want you up there because he cannot control your alcohol. This is the reason why he said to the other, don't be fool. Have a beer, have some fun. Don't become a bunch of unruly drunkers going hooping it up because you and your friends have lost your sensibility that we give you of alcohol to revel. Because trouble. And go and after your neighbor life with it. Because most of the things in that Bible is based on what alcohol does. Now, the proven reading here, it does the same thing, too much of that, you'd be just like a drunken person causing up all this and that. But because of that, I'm still going to have it. No matter how much Bob going to demand the dope smoothie. And that's one thing about the 60s and the hippies. They found a way out. People most hippies believe in the Bible and Jesus and all the good stuff. Remember that, Bob. But they read that and said, well, we're not going to take that much. We may have wine or holy wine, but we're going to smoke all that green stuff because it's not there. No matter what part of the Bible you have that list, and nothing about, just like the word gay, sleeping with another man, that's, as I say, I could sleep with my brother in a tent, and if people mistake me having one of those really strange dreams and coming into the tent, I think I'm a gay person. Oh, we talk about ladies and so forth, brother talk, and they think we're all gay people. Because we, have hands over, like so, and laughing and giggling that some people think we are. Especially in the 70s when we grew our hair out. But, yeah, it's very sensible thinking. If you look back then, as you look now, because during the 60s, it's like if you want to talk to God or talk to aliens, you smoke the weed. That's a meme now. That's a meme. They want to see aliens, you want to talk to Jesus, you want to talk to God, smoke a lot of green. A relation of God coming, it'd be like Homer Simpson, that he stayed at home in the church, a place caught on fire, and then he was talking to God. And God said, get back to the church. That's what the relation, because whatever was burning in the home and house was given a relation because of the thing. It's if you're caught in one of the fires and you begin a huge relation like Bob does, and with the stone TV, cable and all that, in the end, he cut the whole neighborhood off, but still. You have to be a cartoon character like Homer Simpson, high at the highest rain cloud that's raining for the last hour and a half. There, I said it. Next, Bob trying to find something in the Bible saying, Jan, you stay on the hill because you smoked dope. I sound this to him like, there's nothing but smoking, weed, the devil weed. That's what the Christians made it up. They didn't put the word gay in the Bible since after 1947, they put that bloody word in it. The new updated ones. And not in the original old or the new. I don't think King James even know how to spell gay. He may have a different word for it. Whatever that is lost from time and space. So, there. If you can want to keep on bringing special guests to talk about recycling and so forth and how your place runs but not as perfect as us here in Canada, it means you hate us. You hate us because we got a better needle system. We got a better recycling place. We care about needles. The United States doesn't because they want to save money. It's now I pay my taxes for the hospital to get rid of my needles. Now, as a nice, tax person, you should write to your governor and tell that you should have a statewide needle exchange place. Instead bitching about it on YouTube, go to see, and you say, people expect me around here. Well, if people expect you, how does, if people expect you, Lewis, I mean, Bob, as you claim in the view, go talk to the people up there and have laws, personal law for safe needle exchange and all this and that. Do it. If this bugs you because you're diabetic, just like me, and here I'm in Canada, having a better system than the United States, because many places in the world, we care. We have these places you could drop off needles safely. In big cities in the United States, they do. But in a small town like yours, if you want to throw your way around, Bob, go to talk to the mayor. Oh, wait, the mayor doesn't like it. You know what I mean. Go write a letter to Congress. Try to run for office so you could have the law. That's how simple it is. Maybe talk about it a bit more. Maybe get your friends, your local friends, local enemies, because we all don't want to be stepped on the stale needle. That's a common fear. At least I am the same page when it comes to needle safety. Yeah, that's why I got the long, awkward pause there. They'll hate him. But he always say he said he's a respected person. An respected person like Bob move mountains with the Bible. Oh yeah, you just do complain. Bobby, a man of action. Big figure complainer. What radical contest about safe needle use in your small town for diabetic and other people who have to use not for drugs use to keep them alive. Very simple. But yeah, and then your second video, you have to mention it to the poor little lady and kind of paint yourself red in embarrassment and say, oh, we cannot do anything about news. No matter how offensive the bag you put the news in, it still goes to the government. You may save a couple government lives, good for you, but the creator who crushed it don't care. Because once all that news get crushed with the other go bomb, and if it's not a proper dump, because our city dump is on an old copper mine. So when the copper mine was running, they tried everything not to get the copper one off into our river. So we got all those dams and things. We have a creek, but they monitor the creek occasionally, to find so much. So think next time, it was a very good idea, but for me, you're just trying too much to outsmart this long time recycling, because I could go and get my friend who runs Waste and Recycle to say the same thing with that lady, but with more things that you get your money back. I know. If you want to have something like that, Bring it on. I could bring the next part and so forth. I could make a video like that, like you just did today. But I won't. Because no matter what a recycle expert I talk to, they're going to tell the same thing, but saying weakening is better. Yes, it is sadly United States and Canada, more garbage and more recycling hit there. It's sad. I know you have made your point with that long lady, but everybody who's in the recycle business already know it. I think I'm the only enemy you have, Bob, who is a full-time recycler. You know, today I basically squeezed up to $20. Took me 3 walks. A lucky friend of mine had $5 worth of cans and bottles and so forth, and like I made enough. I did all that work for a couple hours of enjoyment with my joints. But tomorrow, I able to have something with my coffee this morning with the chain I made yesterday. And also, because I spent almost all day, 3 or 4 hours walking around lifting cans and this and that, my blood sugar went down. You know, it just the thing. If blood sugar is 100, that means sitting around doing nothing is actually doing him more harm than taking the insulin. Because, and then we look at his diet. He had, Tommy had his trouble because he had to do his clown dimension to kick up again. After half hours, sound like a chipmunk. Yesterday, it went up perfectly. Tommy his video. And now he had trouble and then he had to restart it. Maybe a phone call or something. I go for bacon. I go for bacon McMuffin. We don't have the dollar menu here. Wow, Pop is during the summer. I could get an ice cream cone for $1. I could buy 2 McMuffins for $5, but if I had paid for one, it cost me about $3. You know, it's really strange. You could get 2 of these for $2, not for pie. But yeah, you have to pay 3 damn bucks, almost $4 for a McMuffin with bacon in it. I wish McDonald's have a full-time dollar meal. Yeah. I'd like to have one and one after. It's great when you get a couple of these, let them cool down, heat them up again in your microwave, and put ice cream on it. Whatever flavor you want. At $1.79 here. The raspberries one I liked very much, and I think they just ran out of it because it was a limited time on. But first, I miss the deep fried ones. I know these are baked now, but every time I eat one, I miss the day when they deep fry these things. When I was growing up in the 70s and the 80s and 90s when these things was first came out. Having these things baked is just kind of, I don't know, I got used to the taste, but it took me a long time before I started to eat apple pie the odd time. For me, it's 2 meals. And give me enough power and all that. Since I'm type 2, Bob, Lewis. Sorry. But I do carry food along with me and so forth. But you never had a deep fried one? Oh, yeah, I remember having those as a kid. I never stopped. You stopped deep frying it just because some people was complaining it was too damn greasy. So that's why when McPizza came out, I don't know they stopped deep frying it, and that's why most places the pizza oven they use it for muffins and pies. When I was working at McDonald's, that's the they had McPizza there, but that's the three main things. The muffin came from muffin mix, but muffin, warming up pies, warming up the pizza. And that's the job of the oven, not the microwave. The microwave job at McDonald's is warming up the pancakes. Yes, that's the only thing. When I was working at Howard McDonald's, that's what the microwave was used for, heating up the cold pancakes. I missed the day when they could make it own, right? Oh, you're so lucky. If they happen, they can make McMuffin for $1 this month. They do have it once in a while for coffee. That's one nice thing about me. I got to get the stickers. I don't know you do this too, Less to save money, but today I filled one. So far, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. 3 coffees, 2 to start the next one. So almost every morning, if I go for free coffee and 99 cents pop. So I get enough ice to have iced coffee for nothing, because iced coffee at McDonald's here costs over $3. During the winter time, I ask for water and ice, so I could drink the water and then put all that ice into my coffee to have. I don't know why McDonald's want to charge you $3 for any ice in your coffee. What you could do it free, because now the pop machine, night machine is with you. If you want to save money, clack your stickers, ask for a cup, fill with ice, or ask for a cup full of ice, and you could do it yourself without paying for bloody $3. That's how I get my iced coffee for free. Yes, finding the stickers is a pain in the butt, but during the wintertime, a free coffee in the morning out of my walk, it's the greatest thing. Now, Timmy's have something like that, but you have to visit 3 times before you go get coffee with a card. It's the same idea, but I only drink coffee when doing Wolverine. That means this next year I could win coffee and get free coffee if I drink a lot of Timmy Wolverine coffee. Save a lot of money. And that's the thing. If you want to save, buy a little coffee, get whatever you want in your coffee, and then ask for ice. I know it's just like, well, see, you could also get hot tea and hot chocolate for your kids. Get your kids to collect them so they can have hot chocolate. And then ask for the ice, so you have iced tea. And I know loopholes. And the thing is, if I collect 7 of these cards, if I collect 7 of these, I could actually get 8. Why? Well, 7 of these fill a card. So if I got 5. When I get 7, I would, the 8th one is already been paid for freeness. Sneaky, is it? I know. No, I don't do the app. There's an app there that you aim your camera at the coffee, and it will automatically, by the fancy program, give you a sticker. There is a problem with that. You basically get 2 coffees. You aim your camera with the app and get a sticker in the phone. Turn it on, peel the sticker, and get another coffee. Instantly visit, same as the app. It's a big thing here, Lewis. And I'm talking about the way I save money. That's one thing about royalty programs. This is why if there's a pop on sale and save on food, I got a card. By the way, I did found today a $10 gift card on save on food. I'm not sure there's anything on it or not, Lewis, but my trip over there tomorrow, because I'll save on food is by Canadian Tire and Walmart. So I have a reason to go that end of town. Oh, wow. Yeah, they got the card. You got the card and stamp. The reason why McDonald's have this in Canada, because people, when you get the old, half a coffee, get a stamp thing, they usually get too busy to give you a stamp on your card. So this is like a self-serve idea. Now, if the United States have stopped this, here in Canada, we have it. Because if you want that free coffee, you peel that sticker and put it on your damn self without, but miss, I need a stamp. Hello. Oh, damn place, business type of thing, It's going to give the people behind desk more free time to serve you better than stopping for 5 seconds to give you a stamp on the card. That's why we had the sticker system. I know. But then again, McDonald's coffee, I know people have different views of it. But free coffee is free coffee, no matter how you get it. If you have to buy 7 coffees or ask your friends and so forth, you're not going to bitch about it. You're going to tell other people how to get your free coffee. This is like one of the life hacks, people. Now I'm tasting the grapefruit. Boy, that took a long time to actually begin to taste. Grapefruit, have I had that grapefruit? Oh, whoa, what a delay. No, I just had this grapefruit ale at the beginning of the thing. It was bitter here, but now I'm tasting the aftertaste. Because sometimes when you drink something, Lewis, especially grapefruit or something, it was like this time I drank it. I just only drank 1 can because I only got 1 can. What did I eat today? Food. I had some grapes, and no, I don't want to be like Bob. I know I need to eat, but I ate before, you know, I had a whole big batch of grapes as a snack. Afterwards, I'm going to have some soup. I got some soup and some luncheon meat soup ready to go on right after this. So yeah, I do eat healthy too. That's one thing about these 2-for-1 deals. I've been munching on. I bought grapes and I've been munching on it all day. So I'm taking a little break from natural sugar. That's why I haven't ate the second pie yet. I'm gonna wait. I'll probably wake up in the night. Well, I had other things too, but I had a sandwich. I had some lunch meat, and so forth during the day. Some soup. I got some leftovers, some soup, you know. But you know, it's just like one thing about diabetics. You don't need to eat a lot continually. Let your stomach do what it does when it eats. I took insulin. You know, I had an 8 alcohol beverages. Actually, I put some rum in a Coke, but I did eat food and months. Munching grapes during the day is much better than munching candies. Please give me that. At least I was munching on something. Sorry, Liz. Sorry, Liz. You can make all the fun you want on your couch because I get so carry on. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Liz, because it's just. As I say, I'm a cheap drunk. It takes one beer, and I have to wait like. At least you have a sense of humor. At least I look better than Tommy. Hey, I know. I always slip in my. I always slip my mouth because I want to try to speak clearly and all of that. I do get straight, and then my mind wanders. It's my age. I have been talking about so many times. It's automatically, just like Tommy. When I talk about a third party like you, Lois, at least I admit that my mind wandering. Just like in the Beatles song. I need the Beatles to make my mind stop wandering. Okay, enough of the Beatles jokes. But anyways, at least I'm more honest. I guess I go to my little world talking and so forth, you know. Come and think of it, Louis. Every time Mister will go to McDonald's, you know how much money she spend? Here we got like coupon books that I could get a coffee, hash brown, a McMuffin for $3 when it comes out every 2 or 3 months, or a McDonald's meal for $5, a McSandwich and fries and a drink. But every time Miss Hill go to McDonald's, she's spending up to $13 for 2 cheeseburgers and all this stuff. And I'm going, Miss Hill, do you get coupons from McDonald's in your mail? Because, Miss Hill used this, I don't know. I know she needs glasses to read these small coupon books. But for me, if I want dinner, and I do have a dinner and breakfast, one in my handy spot in here, where I keep all my other coupons. If I have like $4, I could get a few dollars meal deal. We have coffee and a muffin deal for a couple bucks. But it's only when Miss Hill grows her, she's just like $15. What, you feeding family? And yet I would, go if I A, have money, like on period, B, when I have coupons, or if there's a sale, like $1 coffee week, they have it once a while, or $1 for an ice cream cone, example for that, and every summer $1 for pop. They've been doing that for 10 years. And listen to Michelle spend that much money on her McDonald's meal, and then she lists what she gets. Like, gee whiz, I could get that dime for two for $10 coupon. I could save money. It's just like I know she has the suitcase and all that, but she's spending a lot of money. I don't know if she know how to use coupons. I don't know if they just have coupons for McDonald's or any other fast food place you have. Once in a while, I got chicken fried chicken. Little coupon for chicken fried chicken, so I could have a chicken sandwich in a pot for about the same. Oh, Pizza Hut. They have these little coupons that come in the mail. And I could save a lot of money on a small pizza and a drink. But I don't know, Miss Hill, you get these coupons in the mail, but every time she goes out and every time she complains about it costs me so much, I hate McDonald's. I'm, like, it is. It very is. But you could save money. That's my point. It's convenient. This is why I cook. I know she had better eyesight, this and that. She could get TV dinners, but then again, food stamps did not cover that, I think. And there's food on Wheels on Food service. I know she's younger than me by a couple of years because she's handicapped. She should get that. I could go for food on Wheels anytime I want. And, it's 5 meals a month for $100 a month. I could do. So Common Line is like 7-Eleven. Okay, I thought Common Line is a very fancy store because I'm trying to figure. We have the store brand name is Lenin Land, like food fair. When we have the food fair up here, it's like Safeway with now it's an independent. But Common Line is a gasoline station. Like the 7-Eleven. Last time I was down in Vancouver, I stopped by the 7-Eleven and got myself a hot dog. The guy behind there was nothing. I got the money on this, and I said, "I'm making a deal. I throw and drink and fry and all that for $1." I don't know if the Common Line do something like that, but sometimes 7-Eleven want to just get rid of the meats that have been cooking for a long time. So I got a very cheap meal. If aim yourself at the perfect time when the weenies are ready to, you know, well, say be eatable, but they begin to look like several dick-like bulbs. Yeah, you could get a deer. I thought, 7-Eleven do have deals. I wish we have one up here. We got something called tags. Tags is our Yukon version of a 7-Eleven. It's the same darn thing. But there's always something on sale at tags. You know, and sometimes if they make too much food, they will give it away. If milk gets so close, sometimes they give it away. Or if they get too much, not a safe way to go to your store. You got the true meaning what Safeway means. A safe way to shop. Okay, you know the history of the Safeway stores. I like that pun. I know, go to 7-Eleven in the middle of the night because you're craving food. Now, in 7-Eleven here, they use gloves to make this because of the new law. No fingers. But even here, those the Thai chicken, hot chicken wings is hotter than KFC. If you aim it right, just before they put the lunch mirror, no, we don't have a speedway. We just have types. And we got Riverside Grocery. It's a small grocery store. That's it. Tag is our 7-Eleven. And seriously enough, our Tag is right by McDonald's. No, we don't have those things. We got Timmy's, but not, the other guy. We got A&W. We got Pizza Hut. And KFC used to have deals. And the guy retired and nobody picked up a license for it. We got we do have Subway too. And Criswell, that so-called knockoff sandwich shop. That's, I know. I love Diet A&W root beer. I'm a big root beer fan. If you want to have different tasting chicken out of the KFC, you just we have the chicken KFC and A&W next by. So if you want a choice of what tasting chicken you want, chubby chicken or the corner, and yes, we do say have the Booger family. And I do miss the day when you get a jug for root beer, and yes, I know but if you're in the hurry and you want to eat healthy, with Subway's commercial and eat what rapists do, go to Subway. I'm not a big Subway fan, but at the only place I could get a seafood sub, I know I could get one. I could get a $10 pizza sub. A Superstore, the problem is the choice of pizza meat sucks. It just that's why we have Criswell. I want to be. Don't eat there. I'm not. It's a Canadian thing, started by John Cherry, the guy who wear loud clothes. But yeah, I could do the same thing too. I could get French bread for 99 cents, big loaf, and spend all my money on fixing some butter and just go for 90 cents for bread. Oh, get well, depending how strong the pepperoni is. You know, there is hot pepperoni that burns your mouth. There's piece of pepperoni. There's Subway pepperoni. There's different tastes and all that. One brand of pepperoni is different than the other one. We got turkey pepperoni. You want me to go for hours on this? The pepperoni they use is not the type I put in my sandwich. But $10 for one, and it's a big loaf. You can have 2 meals, or you get 2 small ones for $10. And that's 4 meals. You cut them in half, it's 4 meals. 4 meals equal $10. Or 2 meals with 2 big pieces of Subway. Eat half and put the other half and put the next day. Now, I like really light, spicy food, you know. There's, I'm draining the cheese is 1 pepper. I could stand 1 pepper. That's how far I go. Maybe 2. But you're not going to see my mouth on fire like you see in cartoons. Yeah, I'm doing all that down here. Open this up. You know, the chips there. And yes, chips here is potato chips and sodium. And some stuff to keep them surviving. But it does like potato, coconut oil, sunflower oil, and sodium. And remember, I have to ease up on that. Sunflower oil and coconut oil is healthy plant oil. It's not done by beef fat like in the old days. And it takes me about a week to go through it. Longer if it's river. Yes, this is one thing, as I say before, that's why I got my pay from the government split in half. The end of the month is next month, next week. And I get paid at the end. That's when all the meat that comes in the middle of the month up here in Yukon, I could get 50% off. And that's one thing about grocery shops, Louis. They always have the sale when people, people get paid every 2 weeks or once a month, depending. You work, like McDonald's says, every 2 weeks. I got it away, I get half on the 15th. And I got, the beginning of the month is on sale on the 15th when they bring in new meat for the rest of the month. Now, the new month, I get paid here. That have to be sold before we start the new. We kind of get it every 2 weeks. Remember, everything is trucked up. If the truck ever gets delayed by a washed out or anything, you kind of have a little food sold. So it's when the meat comes up here and it's closer to the meat due date, it goes automatically on sale. The same as anything else. Everything is trucked. Maybe the odd special thing would be flown in here. Oh, come by staggered to the ship line and up here. In that case, we do have a small delay. It's not like in your town that trucks could go in any. We have one road right through town, the Alaska Highway. And it does take time because we don't want the truckers to kill themselves on the Alaska Highway. So we wait. We do have a butcher here who bush wild game. But you have to pay an arm and a nose for it for elk, moose, sausages. Like $15 for 4 of them. Because it has to be expected and all that with the government. But me always almost like continuing going. That's the thing. One type of meat comes and another one, so in case there is the delay, that's why someone comes from Skyway in the United States through the ship up the Carcross Road to Alaska Highway and into Whitehorse. Yes, that is expensive. Thank God I'm not living in none of it. They had to fly everything in, $15 for 4 liters of milk, and none of it. I'm pleased we have trucks coming here. At least our food is reasonable. And I do buy in bulk. So, pack of hamburger would last me for a couple of weeks with other meat. So, that would be about, that's one thing about family packs, value packs. That's how I shop, And when they go on sale, the family packs, they disappear really fast with the families up here. One thing I learned from being from a big family, Lewis, is shop in bulk. Shop when this is here. That's one type of junk mail I don't mind getting because next week I am going to get those flyers. And when the flyers from the stores having those sales, and my paycheck is just right during those 3 days of sales, I'm the winner. You have to be really smart. Smarter than Bob when it comes. I only buy bacon if it's on sale these days because $3.99 for bacon, that's as cheap as you get. If you want the good bacon, like the type Bob eats, $7 to $8.99, and if you want the premium one, $11 for the thick crust what the Bob eats. The ones, I know, that is very expensive. And it's very hard on a diabetic too. I do get extra money from the government, $35 for a special meal. I know it's not much, but it does help. But I am a good shopper. I have learned from my mom. And sex, Oh, hi, Robin. Yes, flies are coming out your place, not mine. Ooh, you here? Do you want to see me smoke a joint? What? Huh? Yeah, I always $6 a pack. Our cheapest is $3.99, and it's bacon, but it's like the sliced bacon at the end of it. When you slice bacon, the ends. That's the $3. And you never know it's going to be perfect bacon or sodium to hell bacon. And then the healthy bacon, good with no chemicals. God, those things so expensive. I shouldn't eat a fatty, saucy bacon than trying to eat one with no hormones in it. It's any meat with hormones. A buck. Oh, that's so you're saying one thing, Liz. People hate turkey bacon. Our turkey bacon is about the same price as regular bacon. Go figure. It just like, yeah. I know my brother is there. He finally came out. Hey, Rob, did you see the early part video that I drank grapefruit ale? Fix your steering. Oh, sorry for that. You could tell to someone he cannot fix the steering problem. Sorry. My coffee's a bit better. Yeah, that's one thing about having a fridge. I could get a small fridge. I could get a family pack of hamburger, grab some munchie bags, just zip up them, put in my hand, and then post them out so it's enough for one meal. Put it in there, zip it up, press the L, put it in the fridge. I could do the same thing with like chicken wings or a whole chicken. Cut it up and put it in bags. You can do for turkey, but you have to cook the big damn turkey first. Then you cut it up and have turkey soup and sandwiches for the rest of the new year. Right. And I know how to, it's just like, when Bob bitch about he have to get his farm fresh bacon. We got farm fresh Yukon eggs here, but you have how 8 something a dozen for farm fresh Dawson City eggs, or maybe $7 for the one just 10 miles out of town. Anything homegrown, yes, we do have beef farms and so forth, small ones, but if you want to have that 100-mile diet, it's impossible here. That's why for $8 I could buy a regular, I could either buy 18 eggs and pancake batter for a price of Yukon eggs from Yukon chicken. They're good, but it's just so damn expensive. If you raise and sell your stuff. We got potatoes. 10 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes. And carrots. Now we got Yukon Gold carrots by our own potato farm. And they do a lot of potatoes. So we have fast growing potatoes, especially formatted to grow in a short season and get big potatoes in the short, long 24-hour growing season we have here in Alaska and Yellowknife. I didn't know you could go in more northern you get. It's like anything past Dawson City, you basically have a really short and long season. What I mean, long in sunlight, short in time. So we have, local vegetable farmer, and we also thank you, Robin. $4, that's about regular price for the cheap eggs here. See, it has in BC. You see, in the United States, it's 3 to 4. My brother's in BC is $4. Here, if I could get eggs from BC, it's about 1 penny less. Not bad prices of eggs, guys. So, yeah. So here, I'll guess it's a dollar something a liter. That's why our eggs a bit. But you would have to buy the 36 or 18 to really save you money. Because with eggs, I could put in almost anything, even in hamburger, to keep it together. But yeah, it's nice when I find information like that. That's farm fresh. That's one thing. Like a farm fresh, it's another $5 more here in the Yukon. BC, it's just like follow south I go. Farm fresh is cheaper. It's 36. 36 eggs. Then you got the 18 in the crate. Then you got 24 in the crate. Then you got 12. Oh, you get a couple dozen if you buy the big box, if you go outside and have a big family. It's getting dark, the clouds gone. It's white now, it's wet, miserable, raining. But I thought with 32 out, because they go 12, 18, 24, 32. And a whole big box of 4 dozen. I'm not really sure. I think I cheated myself with 2 eggs here. Because we got the 6-pack, we got the 12-pack, we got the 18-pack, we got the 14-pack, we got the 30 square egg. Yes, Robert, that's why I got the 3, because some people have 30, some people have 32, and some people have 36, and depending on the size of the egg and the crate. But on the 15th, I treated myself into jumbo eggs. For it's about 8 on 7, and came in trouble. I figured enough of these meetings. I'm going to treat myself into jumbo size eggs because it was on sale. At the price of regular eggs. And it's like when you get jumbo eggs, you never know you get 2 of those. And then again, duck eggs. How does duck eggs taste? Duck eggs here is very expensive, like quail eggs. And duck meat too. Does duck eggs taste close to chicken eggs? Wait a second. Turkeys lay eggs. Why do we don't have turkey eggs? It's like buffalo wings. Jumbo eggs is turkey eggs. Okay, because no chicken unless it's a special breed to get big sucker eggs out of it. Boy, I almost thought there's chicken that grow big eggs. Now, I never had ostrich egg, and they tell me, and you look at them, enough to feed the whole damn family with pancakes. You know, I am not really, if you please tell me what they taste like, the duck eggs. We have canned quail eggs. Yeah, quail eggs canned. You probably have them too. And one thing about quail eggs, you buy them fresh too. It's very hard to crack. I know you eat them whole, but they are so smart if you don't want the shell to crack them. Oh, or boiled quail eggs to pure. That's why people pop them. But any eggshell, ugh. Only midgets eat quail eggs because they got small hands. Boo! What's this stroke? Sorry. Yeah, it is. It is for me. I have all these things. You know, and it's every time Bob, and especially a couple Christmas ago, bitch, you got this flyer and bitch about, oh, I have to go a mile for a sale. Now, if I, our Walmart is about 7 blocks away, when they have sale, I have to walk. You take the bus back. Oh, buy the stuff on sale that I need, bring it here, and then go over to the other the other three stores and shop that way. That's been picking up balls. Nice, healthy. And this is one benefit of carrying your groceries then 3 stairs up. This is why my muscles get stiff in old age. And I'd like to see Bob what 7 blocks with very heavy groceries because saving food is just about half a block shorter. Not asking for a cab because cab says prices suck. I don't, and the bus stop out here comes like 2 times a day because as an evening and morning route, or whatever. So I have to carry myself. One nice thing about carrying your food, for me, if it's cheap and worth the carrying of 3 flights of stairs across 7 blocks, it's worth that half off. Because again, any type of workout, but caught myself. Any type of workout, heavy ballers of a month worth of groceries for one single person. I do get help once in a while with my workers when I get, a lot of food. But, carrying food upstairs and all this, basically is helping my weight down. So carrying food, like in the old days, is healthy too. Eat healthy, eat heavy stuff, walk, save gas. I'm more greener than Bob and more greener than the dope I have. Yep, that's the thing. Even shopping groceries. I'm back from break. You make me feel a lot. Oh! And being exercise, you get stiff muscles when you sit down for a long time. And when that's nice thing about going to the washing once in a while. Oh. And gives me a break in talking. Oh. Notice I have lost my hands. That's getting cold. I'm all over the door. Oh, I was wrong about the rainy night. Ah, that's better. Rainy day, I have my door open. That's how tough I am. That's how we Yukons are. We are tough. Tough. Tougher than any local person except the street persons and the homeless. But Bob them. Guaranteed, I hope. Yeah, the lights. I have that light on and it's dark. You know, trying to make a video with natural light, it is hard. No, I went over 2 hours. So I'm going to end my video. Nice to see you come back. Now you have learned more about how to shop up here. Just like Bob wasn't in Alaska. Lucky I am not in Alaska. At least they got English and so forth, and shipping. But in Alaska, they have to go through Canada. And they have to fly into a small place. I'm going to leave you with this, Liz. Thank God we are not living in Nunavut or Crow or any northern places higher than Dawson City or Yellowknife that have a road to. I'm lucky I'm not paying $15 for a folio and $100 for a bucket of chicken in many other northern places here in Canada. We should, promo, give thanks that our food is cheaper. Like we're not living in an area that you either have wild game to eat, whales to eat, seals to eat, or very expensive chicken to eat. Because there is places here in Canada and the United States, like, Father and Fairbanks, like that town they have that's 24 hours a day and night. Real food is very expensive. At least here in Whitehurst, the food is cheaper than Dawson City because that's another 500 miles up. Thank God that I'm lucky that I live, and thank God for my mom who taught me how to buy in bulk to save even more money. Because one thing about having a big family, you learn how to shop. Bye for now, and see you. If there's another strange brew, get strange beer, Bob and Dog Mackenzie beer, or something interesting happen. See you guys.